Deep in the heart of the golden savanna, where the tall grasses swayed like ocean waves, and the trees whispered ancient lullabies to the stars there lay, a hidden valley few had ever seen. A place known only to the wind, the crickets, and the oldest tortoise in the world who remembered when the moon used to walk among the flowers. This was the Valley of the Moon, a secret garden of silver, dust and soft light, where dreams grew like vines, and silence had a song. It was said that only a child with a quiet heart could find it, for the path appeared only when the world grew still. Not with sleep, but with wonder. And one night, under a sky dusted with stardust, a girl named Stela followed a butterfly with wings, like stained glass, and stepped through a curtain of mist into a world that had been waiting for her. Stela was not the loudest or the fastest in her class, but she noticed things others didn't. The way raindrops paused on spider webs before falling, the way her grandmother's hands trembled when she told stories of long ago, and how sometimes, when no one was looking, the shadows in her room seemed to breathe. She had always felt a little out of place, as if her heart beat to a rhythm no one else could hear. But in the Valley of the Moon, everything made sense. The air hummed with a gentle music, not from instruments, but from the earth itself. Warm vibration that rose through her feet and settled in her chest like a forgotten lullaby. Flowers bloomed in colors that had no name, their petals glowing faintly, opening and closing like sleeping eyes. And streams ran not with water, but with liquid light that sang as it flowed. Above, the moon did not hang in the sky. It hovered just above the tallest hill, pulsing like a heartbeat. Watching, waiting. A small figure emerged from behind a cluster of silver ferns. Not a child, not an animal, but a guardian of the valley no taller than a daisy, with skin like polished pearl and eyes like twin stars. "We've been expecting you," it said, its voice like wind through chimes. "The moon has been dimming, and only a listener can help." Stella's breath caught me. "But I don't know anything about moons or magic." The moonling smiled. "You don't need to know. You only need to care." And with that, it led her to the center of the valley, where a great tree made of moonlight stood, its roots glowing beneath the soil, its branches reaching not up, but inward, forming a hollow heart where a single flickering orb floated. The heart of the moon, cracked and fading, its light growing deep. The moonling explained that the valley's light came not from the sky, but from the forgotten feelings of the world. The kindness that went unthanked, the love that was never spoken, the courage that was too quiet to be seen. Every time someone whispered, "I'm here," to a crying friend, or left a flower on a windowsill for no reason, or simply looked up at the night and said, "You're beautiful," a thread of light traveled across the sky and fed the heart. But lately, the threads had grown weak. People were too busy, too loud, too afraid of the dark. And now, if the heart failed, the valley would vanish, and the moon itself would forget how to shine. Stella's chest tightened. "What can I do?" The moonling placed a small, smooth stone in her palm. "Take this. It will glow when someone nearby needs to be seen. Return with their light, and the heart may heal." That night, as Stela stepped back into her village, the stone pulsed softly in her pocket. The next day, she saw Mrs. Nell, who ran the bakery, sighing as she swept up crumbs no one had eaten. Stela bought a muffin and said, "Your cinnamon rolls smell like home." The woman's eyes glistened. The stone warmed. That afternoon, she found Leo, a boy who always sat alone, drawing birds in a notebook. "Can I see?" she asked. He showed her a page filled with swallows in flight. "They're amazing," she said. He smiled. The first time in weeks. The stone glowed brighter. And that evening, she sat with her grandmother, who spoke of a sister she hadn't seen in 50 years. Stela didn't interrupt. She just listened, her hand on hers, until the old woman fell asleep, peaceful. The stone burned like a tiny sun. Under the next full moon, Stela returned to the valley, the stone now a radiant orb. She placed it beside the heart of the moon. Light surged through the roots of the tree, spreading across the valley like a wave. The flowers opened wide, their glow doubling. The streams sang louder, and the heart cracked no more, pulsed with steady silver light. The moonling bowed. You did not bring magic, you brought attention. And that is the rarest magic of all. As Stela walked home, the real moon shone brighter than ever. And in every window of the village, she noticed something new. A light left on, a face looking up, a child pointing at the sky. And from that night on, whenever someone felt unseen or the world felt too loud, they would look up and see a single shimmering petal drift down from the moon. Not real, not imagined, but felt. A reminder that to be seen is to be loved, and that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply notice. The end. Moral. You don't need to be loud to make a difference. Sometimes the deepest magic is in the quiet act of seeing someone, truly seeing them, and letting them know they're not alone.